Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Job, your global education partner. In this video, sharing with you the 4 main tips for effective teacher communication in the classroom. I want to share with you the 4 things you need to avoid when you're communicating with your learners in the classroom. Very dangerous. Number 1, asking learners a question like, have you understood? Never ask learners if they have understood or not. Why should you avoid this question? It often leads to a vague or passive response, such as yes or silence, which may not reflect true understanding. What should we do then? Ask specific open-ended questions, assess understanding. For example, can someone explain this in their own words? Who can show us how to solve this problem? What questions do you have about this so far? So instead of asking learners, have you understood? So please try those strategies I have shared with you. That's number 1. Number 2, never ask learners, do you love mathematics or do you love any subject? Maybe you're teaching English or math or science or any other subject. Avoid asking children if they love that specific subject. Why should you avoid this? This puts learners on the spot and may lead to maybe insincere responses or uncomfortable responses. Yeah, because if you ask, do you love mathematics? No, this is very wrong. What do you need to do instead? Inspire enthusiasm by connecting the subject to real life applications or interests. For example, how do you think if we use mathematics in everyday life? Oh, how do you think mathematics works in daily life? Oh, let's discover something exciting about math today. Listen to that language. Let's discover something exciting in our math lesson today. So avoid questions of, do you love math? All right. Number 3, instead of telling learners, do not make noise. No, that's very wrong. Do not make noise. Instead of telling them, do not make noise, I'm going to share with you what you need to say to them. Do not make noise. Very wrong. Why should you avoid this? It's a negative phrasing or a negative phrase that focuses on what learners should not do. This cannot lead to, or they can feel restrictive instead. So it doesn't lead to positive response as well. So what do we need to do? Use positive and clear instructions. For example, let us use quiet voices so everyone can focus. As you tell them to use quiet voices, tell them the reason why you need it. Everyone can focus. Oh, please keep your volume low while working on this task because we need a comfortable environment. Please tell them the reason. All right, but when you tell them, do not make noise or do not speak, my goodness. So you're limiting them, you're restricting their growth. Okay, number 4 thing to avoid. I will report you to the principal if you make noise, or maybe if you don't complete I will report you to the principal. I will report you to the deputy. I will report you to the director. No, avoid telling learners you report them to the director, to the principal. Why should you avoid this? Threatening, undermining trust. And this creates a fearful learning environment because you're trying to bring in fear within the learners. What should you do instead? Reinforce classroom expectations with positive reinforcement and logical consequences. For example, our class agreements reminds us to respect each other. How can we fix this together? Let's talk about how we can handle this situation responsibly. You are trying to incite learners, bring them on table so that you can share ideas with them. All right, I've shared with you 4 kind of languages to avoid. The first language we said, have you understood, is not the right language with learners. Number 2, do you love mathematics, is not the right language. Number 3, do not make noise, is a very wrong language in the classroom. Lastly, I will report you to the principal, I will report you to the head teacher, I will report you to the director, is a wrong phrase before children. By focusing on clear, constructive communication, we can cultivate a classroom culture of curiosity, respect, and collaboration. Thank you for your dedication towards this video, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate reaching out. Mr. Job, your global education partner. Bye bye. See you.